But yeah, hi everyone. This is Mama Road, or Mama Road, most people say. But yeah, this is my second attempt actually recording this because guess what? The first one didn't even go through. Hopefully this doesn't sound extremely terrible, but I feel like it might. So sorry. I don't have any fancy dancy doodad microphone or whatever. I'm using a headset mic, which might explain the bulk of the issue. So yeah, well, uh, so this is my first awkward recording of my voice. Hopefully, I don't sound like a little kid because I feel like every time I listen to my voice, I sound like a little kid. But yeah, I'm definitely not a little kid. I promise. I swear. Anywho, this is my speed of my speed up. I'm such an awkward person. Excuse me. Like I said, hi. First time YouTube rambling. Anywho. So yeah, this is my speed drawing of what's supposed to have been for Mermay. But of course, me being my typical self of not delivering things on time or, well, no, I don't know. But just being typical self that, you know, uh, yeah, it's in June. Happy Pride, everyone. Happy Pride. So hopefully I have a Pride video or Pride related video come out in June and not, what's the next month? July. Because then for me, for USA, it would be 4th of July for me. But, anywho, so yeah, this is my speed up. My supposedly supposed to be Mermay artwork here. For some reason, I did 3 iterations on the line work. Usually, I just like do 2 or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like I needed a 3. I was still in the sketchy mode on the second one, so I had to kind of, fix up that one. So, yeah. Anywho, hopefully this recording actually records this time because now I'm all super paranoid and doing my normal rambly bit as I do because I have no idea what to talk about. Besides, look, me drawing lines on a digital canvas that will turn into lines that sound. Look, lines don't have sound. When I say, anywho, I say my first take was a better take. I was fresh, wide-eyed, and bushy-tailed. Now I'm just jaded, skeptical, thinking that my whole recording's gonna go to crap and I probably sound like a watery robot underneath the water. I think I really do need to get some new stuff, but I just don't have the funds for that right now. But that's besides the point. But oh yeah, so I think my first take I talked about, well, even though scatterbrain, as I usually do, I talked about me as an artist and where I started, I guess. I don't know, or my journey or my personal journey or whatnot. But I the burning fart. It's been a very long journey. Why I became an artist? Well, basically because I've always drawn. Since I remember, I've always been a drawer. So, I mean, as a kid, I did a lot of finger painting. And I think I did some pretty cool stuff as a kid, though, to be real honest. I think I remember this one finger painting thing I did. It was like imagination, never seen like a garden maze hedge thing before, and I thought that was pretty cool coming from a kid that never seen that before, besides what you see in movies. And I just finger painted it and my parents hung it up, and then I guess ever since then I had the drawing bug. I mean, yeah. So, and I've always drawn, especially little characters. I've always drawn heavily influenced by anime. Let's not lie. I'm a weeb over here, so I'm my own Naruto run left and right, if you let me. But yeah, terrible. But yeah, and then in high school, I took drawing classes, art history classes, and I sucked at those art classes because they were all based off of still lifes. And my attention span is not that great, but at the time I did not know. I just thought I just sucked as an artist. But I mean, I'll start off pretty well, but then my brain go poopy. So that's, yeah, so I didn't do great in those art classes. And then in college, I went into art school in college, and I went to a smaller art college in Chicago. That's where I'm from. I'm from the US of A, Chicago specifically. And we did life drawing, and I draw nude bodies for the first time. And I was like, oh my gosh. And they were bodies of all various forms and fashions. There was no discrimination at this school. So it's pretty exciting. The first time doing that, and I've noticed that I could keep up with, and because it went back to me just liking to draw human beings and characters and stuff and creating stories. And then after that, I still felt like I sucked as an artist. And oh god, I feel like as an artist, the biggest thing as an artist, besides learning how to draw whatever you want to learn how to draw, is just finding that confidence to just put yourself out there. Because boy, you may have the skill, but Lord, you don't have the confidence to show your work. You kind of get you don't really show yourself as an artist. So I think that has been my biggest hurdle. Man, my biggest hurdle as an artist is growing that confidence. And well, this is my attempt at growing that confidence now after being in doing art for so long. Like, oof. And I went to college back in 2009, graduated 2013, and yeah, we're talking about 2021, and I'm just starting to really grow as a confident artist ever since then. Well, ever since the C word happened, because you can't really talk about that because YouTube overlords will strike down and bury your channel for saying the C word. But yes, ever since that happened last year, early spring, late summer, I was all of a sudden given a copious amount of time. And so I sat there and evaluated myself as an artist and came back to it. And well, now I really want to really pursue this and do something with it, because not only did I stop at my undergrad, I went to a very expensive school in San Francisco and racked up a lot of debt, student loans. So yeah. So a girl better get over this whole confidence thing real quick, like, and start making some real ones. So, but besides, the whole, of course, money motivating thing of being an artist, it's something that I truly love. I treat art like a relationship, like we have this love-hate relationship or whatever, and sometimes I love her, and then sometimes I seriously hate her, and she makes me feel like crap, and so I don't want to talk to her. I seriously, like, after I did my secondary degree, I was so burnt out. Oh, so burnt, because Jesus, trying to survive on your own and then trying to do school and balance life and go through so many emotional ups and downs and blah 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 blah, and then try not to become homeless in 2 seconds is a lot. And so I was completely burnt and didn't want to look at any art again. But yeah, I feel like my first video take was a little bit more carefree and lighthearted, but now I'm getting so much more serious. Yeah, first introduction, serious. We gotta get serious. Oh, I hope this is not super loud. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, about the audio if it's crap, because once again, like I said, I don't have a fancy setup. Maybe I'll look into investing in a fancy setup, but right now I don't have a fancy setup, so this is all I got. Sorry. Not sorry. But anywho, I guess I should talk about the piece too, and less about myself. I mean, that's me. I mean, I'll talk more about myself in the future, I guess, if you guys care to hear that, or you could just mute me and just be like, "Shut up, lady," and I'm putting on my own music. Whatever, whatever floats your boat, whatever. But yeah, here's hands. I'm doing some. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm gonna put it in this part. Editing magic now. Here's the picture that I use as reference. And also, this is the same sketch from not the last video, but the other video with the mermaid sketches. This is the one I picked to kind of continue with because, yeah, I don't know why I like picking challenging poses to work with, and then go through this love-hate situation of I love the pose and then I hate the pose, and then I love the drawing again and then I hate it again, and then I love it again and then I hate it again. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder if other artists go through that where they super hate it and then they sit on it for a while and look back and they're like, oh man, that actually turned out really good, and then they work on it, blah blah blah, and then come back to it and then they hate it again, and then go back and then they love it again, and then go back and hate it and then love it, and then they're finally done with it. So yeah, and yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing here. Who am I? Oh yeah. So this part turned out to be null and void. I figured I could be done in there anyway. Normally I do like a gray thing and start doing like color lighting or shading or whatever, but I decided to do a different route for this, which I will show in a future video. I decided to follow another artist's way of doing things because it's been a while since I kind of studied a different way of doing things, and I figured I should try to study a different way. But yeah, oh yeah, and then here we go, third iteration of the line drawing, because I thought the second one would be good, and then I was like, I hate it, so then I went over it. So this one's the final form. But yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, excuse all the rambling. That's pretty much me here, Rambles McGee. Especially when I don't know what to talk about and I'm just staring at a screen, just talking to myself. Huh. Well, no, I mean, if that's not crazy talk, people, whatever. Anywho, dropping that thought like the hot rock because I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, so, yeah, this is the third line drawing, and each iteration goes faster and faster, but, cleaner and cleaner as we go. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like I draw slow still, like, as an artist, because thank God for editing, because if I didn't edit this and I just left it as it was at the pace that I draw, this video would be 3 hours. 3 hours listening to me talk nonsense. Who wants that? No one wants that. I don't want that. Like, I wouldn't even wish that upon my worst enemies, to just sit here and just listen to me ramble for 3 hours about nothing, jumping from subject to subject to subject and not having one coherent thought whatsoever. But yeah. But if you find this entertainment, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and share with all your friends. Yes. Gotta do that whole YouTube thing. With the whole Aggie rhythms, making that, gotta get my videos out there, Sweet. Yes. Anywho, what was I talking about? My brain just died. I'll be a lot of that. So if I continue to do this whole voice thing, just be aware that this is probably the peak content that you're going to get. The peakest, the most freshest content. And hopefully this recording goes through because yeah, the first one didn't. I'm still kind of bummed out about that because I feel like that was my best take. Was the one? Oh go! Oh no! Computer just died on me. What's happening? Oh no! Don't die! Don't die! Is it still recording? It's still recording. Did it record? I hope so. Looks like it's recording. Cool. I guess I gotta wiggle the mouth. I guess I gotta wiggle the mouse every once in a while. Jesus Christ. I'm a terrible speaker. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be focusing on drawing. So here is me going and making some seaweeds or kelp or the water foliage. And we're just putting in the nice lines that I just do at random. Sometimes I I start one way and then I'm like, and then my brain rematches it. Breathe. I can't talk. Why are you guys listening to me? Like, just put me on mute right now. Just put me on mute and put on your own music, your lo-fi hip hop or your jazzy phones or whatever you like to listen to, and just shut me up right now because this is terrible. Like, if I had any subscribers, which right now I think it was 12, 13 people. I don't know, but thanks for subscribing in the first place. I really appreciate that, especially with all the other artists out there that I feel, because my confidence level is kind of like wavering back and forth. Like some days I'm like I'm a super confident person. I'm like, yeah, I'm ish, and then other days I'm like, who am I to even post my stuff on the internet and expect people to like, comment, and share and hit that notification button if you really like the content and you want to see more whenever I drop some. Be the first to know. So dumb. I'm trying not to peak this mic too, so that's why I'm talking like super low. I've been fussing with these settings all day long. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Like, I don't know. Like, and I keep saying like stop saying like who says like that? Come on guys. What? So yeah. I don't know where I'm at in this video, but hopefully it tells me. I think we're coming up on the end of it. I guess I should be paying attention, and hope you guys like the video. I think we're coming up on the end. Am I still scribbling? I'm still scribbling. Oh, there we go.